Hey y'all, this is Ratio Christy South, and today I wanted to talk about this TED Talk that was posted yesterday, but it was taken down due to backlash. So here's a woman who's doing a TED Talk about pedophilia, and let's see what she has to say.
Chances every one of you knows at least one pedophile are higher than that you don't know anyone. We haven't found out yet why pedophilia occurs. There are biological, social, and psychological factors to it. It occurs unrelated to socio-economical status and unrelated to educational level. So generally speaking, anyone could be born a pedophile.
The reason I stop it here is because it seems like she's contradicting herself already. She says it is part biological, but it is also part environmental as well. She never gives any proportion to this. Is it mostly biological? Is it mostly environmental? She never says.
It is crucial to understand the difference between pedophilia and child sexual abuse, which is illegal and must always be. Pedophilia is only the sexual preference for pre-adolescent children. The difference between child sexual abuse and pedophilia becomes very obvious when we look at scientific studies. Think about it for yourself. What do you think? What percentage of child molesters are pedophiles? Have a guess. Is it 20%, 40, 60? Maybe even 80%? In fact, scientific studies indicate that only 20 to 30% of all child molesters are pedophiles. The vast majority of perpetrators are not pedophiles, but they're sexually interested in adults.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I feel that if you're gonna touch a child's private parts, there has to be something about that you wanted to do for some sort of perverse sexual gratification. People can deny they're sexually attracted to children, but actions speak far louder than words.
Let me be very clear here. Abusing children is wrong without any doubt. But a pedophile who doesn't abuse children has done nothing wrong. I want to quickly summarize where we are at the moment. According to current research, pedophilia is an unchangeable sexual orientation, just like, for example, heterosexuality. No one chooses to be a pedophile. No one can cease being one.
Now, what you're about to see is that she contradicts herself later because she then talks about treatment options for pedophiles, including medication. Just be on the lookout for that.
Only if they make themselves recognizable, because they're not afraid of punishment, of anger and rejection, can we better understand the causes of pedophilia.
And so this is what a lot of this boils down to. She believes that we should not stigmatize pedophiles and assume that they are not necessarily monsters. Now, with respect to the idea that pedophiles aren't necessarily monsters, I can actually agree with that statement. But hold up, hold up, hold up. Don't get the wrong idea about me. I think pedophilia should be stigmatized. Stigma has a negative connotation, but it does sometimes serve a very important purpose. What it does is it creates a barrier from ideas to actions. For instance, like I said, I don't think that if someone is a pedophile and shows it in an unorthodox way, like they were talking to a therapist and it got leaked somehow, or a close personal friend gets mad at them and just sort of spills out that idea, I don't think that we should be grabbing the torches and pitchforks. On the other hand, no one should feel so comfortable about being pedophile and not having any stigma against it that they feel open to be pedophiles. You know, post pictures of children they found online that they find attractive, put it in their Twitter bios or whatever, have it as sort of a hot button conversation to make themselves feel interesting. You know what I'm saying?
And we can improve their treatment. We can help them accept their sexuality and help them learn to refrain from acting on their sexual urges which cause harm to children. We can encourage them never to commit child sexual abuse. We can help them refrain from entering dangerous situations they might not control entirely. And we can prescribe medication.
Alright, so they go on and on about this. And to be fair, I cut a lot of this video out because some things were repetitive or it really wasn't argumentative. She has this big story about this guy named Jonathan, but it's mostly a story for emotional appeal. Anyways, I'll post a link to a mirrored video. Overall, I think this woman has her heart in the right place. Like most people, I don't think she wants to see children harmed. That being said, I think she's a little too lenient on pedophiles. But I do think, as this is a Christian channel, I'd like to remind people the importance of having love towards everyone. So let's finish this off with a proverb.